Hello and welcome to Stammer with me, John. Today I'm going to be going for a run. I'm going to do a bit of a 10k TT. I'm going to be using the Endorphin Pro 3. So let's see if I can do or actually finish a 10k and then see what we do. So see you soon. Feeling it's going to be pretty cold today, and I don't have any gloves. The other thing to note really is saying that I don't know if you can see that, but it says I'm strained apparently. So we'll see how we do. Right. So the immediate aftermath of a 10k TT. That was hard. I've not done that for a little while. Yeah, so this year the plan is to do some races, and not sure what my time was. I actually think it was below 40 minutes, so quite pleased with that. Everything's cold right now. My status says that I'm strained now, which is always good. So I'm just scrolling through. I'll check it out when I'll link up to the app. So according to the watch, I don't know if you can see the watch, but it says 6:32. I'm hoping that's 10k pace. 6 minutes 1, 38:01. So I might have just come under 38 minutes. Welcome back to Stammer Run with me, John. So today I went out and did a 10k TT, a time trial. And today was a very interesting one. So my plan today was to do a 10k and at a good pace, at a tempo pace, to see where I am. So in terms of the time trial itself, I was never gonna match or even try to beat my PB, because there's just no chance. I'm not in that shape. When I did my 10k PB, so 35:40 something, I did it at a half marathon. So I took this out today on a 10k fast pace just to see what I could do. I'm very, very surprised. It felt really, really good. I incorporated some hills on that today, so the run was really, really good. I'll put the stats up now as I'm speaking. So I did, let's look at the run. So altogether 10.16 kilometers, average pace 3:44 per k, so 3:08 and 1, so 38:01. Looking at the lap times, so we did a 6:07, 3:49, and then we jumped up to 6:41. That was to incorporate all the hills, and that was quite hard. And we jumped then back down to 5:58, then 6:03, a 5:37, a 5:46. So it gives me a 10k time of 37:20, which is not the quickest in the whole entire world. It's a good time. Considering there were hills, I would like to think maybe I could shave another maybe 30 seconds off. And for where I am kind of now, and for how much I've trained, I'm really quite pleased with that. So, and I think it in large parts was down to the shoe, because there were parts in that where I was really, really, really tired, and this shoe came up trumps. Fantastic shoe, and yeah, just a really, really, really good shoe. The 10k. So for me, when you're running a 10k and you want to do a faster time, I think it's really key that you do your speed work, but you also run longer as well, because people think that I used to think that you used to have to run everywhere really, really fast. So I'd always think that if you did a run and it was a slow run, it was going to make you slow. But actually, the truth is that you need to get the miles in your legs. So you run slow to run fast, but you still need to run fast. So you can't run slow all of the time and then expect to be able to run fast. So you need to be able to incorporate that pace, because your body needs to know if it can get up to that speed. It needs to know what that speed feels like over a prolonged time, so you can just acclimatise to that speed. And the first time you run at that speed and you run it over a long time, it's a bit of a shock to the body, because it's fast and it hurts. And when you do a 5k race, and if you're sort of want to get a really good time and you want to push, it hurts. Like a 5k race, I mean, that's a fast race, and a 10k is 5k twice. And a lot of these amazing athletes that I've seen, they run the same, or if not a quicker split for 10k. So they're able to run their really fast 5k times twice. I mean, that's really, really hard. So a 10k, a 5k is hard because it's just an all out sprint pretty much. And then that 10k is that race where you have to do that twice, and it's hard. Like the first, if you get to 3 miles and you get to like halfway point and you find it really, really hard, and you're out of breath and you're not hitting like the 20-minute mark, and you're hard and you're tired at that point, that's a good place to say, well, actually, I'm not going to be able to run a sub 40-minute 10k, because that's the goal. So I think there's 2 parts to this. I think there's one, if you don't care about timing and you just want to complete a 10k, I would say to you, you definitely need to be able to run for at least an hour. I think the average time for 10k is about 50 odd minutes. And to be able to run for that long is hard. And then there's the second part to this, where people want to run a sub 40-minute 10k, and that's hard. You watch these athletes who are able to do it in like 32 minutes. I mean, have no underestimation about this. It is hard. It is really, really hard. So if you're around about the 40-minute mark, 45-minute, 38, 9, that, like, hats off to you, because that is hard work. So that's really, really hard. So you really need to be doing your speed work, do hills, do days where you do your hill work as well. Speed work, so intervals, like you can do 400 repeats. You could do like your sprinter do minute fast, minute rest, 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes rest, 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes rest, and just get that speed into your legs. And then don't forget that long run as well, because it's really important that you get the mileage into your legs. So when I do a 10k, I kind of train like I do a half marathon. So I train for a half marathon, so then I know that I can do a 10k as well.